What do you mean?
That's so Thule.
My sunglasses are dope.
Okay, you do look cool, but...
You look like a blues brother.
I wore my sunglasses inside all of high school.
I wear my sunglasses.
And I was
Tanner King style.
The biggest cool bag in school.
Dude,
I'm
so sorry.
When Tanner, the other ones, and I were playing Fury together, when he was about to score, I was like, no, not the youngest.
I heard that. I heard that. Not the youngest.
I didn't hear it.
Okay.
Nickerson, how's your laxatives?
They don't have any, but they do have Pepto.
Topic for the podcast.
Yo, hold on. I got something.
Is Jared just a really good actor for Ron
One time-
Moss, or is he literally being possessed by...
One time at
someone called
VBS.
Ron Moss?
I farted, and I had eaten a lot of Taco House before, and it smelled like straight up just an onion.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, and I just was like, walked away. Andrew was like, yo, who does Rick want?
Oh, that was that Big Hero 6.
I found Pepto. But
Oh,
there's
Big
not-
Hero 7.
Kaylee, you come to tell us your poop story?
They're together.
Kaylee, poop story.
Ew, I don't want to be a part of that.
Yeah, I did. Is she coming?
No.
I just wanted to go away.
Was it like a quiet one?
No, it was a lot of
Hit me up. Hit me up.
Dude,
You literally carry Altoids in a palm pack.
is that the only thing you carry?
Not you.
Let the record show Parker.
Do you want one?
Porter
Altoids.
thought that Parker was
Alright.
passing him an Altoid.
Are you sure?
I was gonna pass it.
Altoids suck.
Why did you take
Why
one?
did you want one?
I could have
You have
had
less.
Dude, that was the coolest way I've ever seen anyone take a cap off.
You literally, AJ brought 3 go-go sweets for the road.
Okay, you're literally recording.
I'm recording? Why? Welcome to the What Are We Talking About Today podcast. Roll the intro. Oh my gosh.
There's 1,000 boys with their hearts in their mouths. So I hadn't had the heart to spit it out. But I'm smitten with my worries and my doubts. No love-lone prince would ever dare to sing about.
No, it wasn't the...
I don't think you should attach elevate to this.
You guys get a little too inappropriate.
No, we don't.
We do get a little bit too inappropriate.
Poop? Is poop too inappropriate?
Porter joined and he said, "Sup?"
It means suck
What's
peanut butter.
What's up, little peen?
Yeah.
I think it was just a little peen. But to be fair, as I stated
established it's peanut
previously,
butter.
anytime somebody FaceTimes me after midnight, I assume that they need help because alcohol's involved.
Fair enough. So that's an
But
appropriate
I want to
response.
remain a PG podcast, though.
We are.
With innuendos.
Wait,
Like RV.
hold
Hey,
on.
Don't make fun of me.
Hold on.
Fine, do it. Go for it.
Hold on.
With
Did
what?
you restart the podcast, or is what we said before?
Yeah, tell it.
Innuendo.
Innuendos. Thanks for helping me with Porter. Shake
This
my hand.
and this segment has been called English Language Arts 1 with Porter.
Lang.
Which is funny because I'm stupid.
No, you're not.
Sorry.
Don't ever say that.
Hold on, wait.
Porter
Are we
likes
making
some-
history right now? AJ, are you doing anything else except just recording a podcast with us?
I'm on my phone.
But besides that, like you don't have homework, you're not working on like a video.
Oh, I should be doing
Texting Andrew.
Is he coming back over?
No, he was.
Andrew, I think legitly stuck around
Yep.
for an extra maybe 10 minutes, 20, to see if we would restart recording.
People stay up to
really
these
wanted
days.
to be on there.
What a guy.
What a
Porter,
man.
stop being so mean to my friend Nathan, okay?
Who?
Whoa.
Talking me?
No, I was talking to Porter.
Oh, thank God.
He's being so mean to my friend Nate Porter.
Who is?
Porter is.
What the freak?
What are you talking about?
You know what? I think Parker is currently possessed.
Yeah,
By
let's talk
what?
about this.
What are you talking about?
Your calves.
It's the name of our podcast.
Parker brought up a good point about Rob Boss.
Oh, yeah. Is,
You wanna
Oh
explain
my
what he done?
gosh.
well, he did say it was on the podcast already. I was just waiting for you guys to notice that the podcast started.
I noticed right away because I'm observant.
Nice, Porter.
I mean, it's pretty
What's your
obvious.
passive?
Passive?
Passive percept.
Passive
Chin.
percept is 14.
It's terrible.
That's pretty low, bud.
This hat is a plus 10.
Oh.
It's a sorting hat. It gives them extra wisdom.
That's terrible,
I
says
see,
the
I
max
see.
wisdom wizard.
Dude, Jared is
Such a
an
good
improv
guy.
master, I think is what the key is.
Comedian.
Was the SEAL Team Thick, was that scripted at all?
I think we had no script.
We brainstormed scene ideas,
Okay.
and that was it.
That was it.
Welcome to our new film podcast. What are we watching today?
The creative process 101.
No.
Is this going to be, what's the official name of the Rob Boston documentary?
I am Rob Boss.
It's gonna
I
be
am Rob
our-
Boss. This is I am Rob Boss in review.
Hold on, let the record show Nickerson's squad has just walked in.
100% creative.
Nickerson's squad.
Wait,
Yeah.
are
you on?
Yeah, we're on.
So, say
So-
your name.
Don't
check,
say
check one.
So
Don't say a
today,
cuss.
I went to the public bathroom for the first time. It's like I have a private bathroom that I go to. So I went to the and I just went like pee like casually, and like 3 stalls down, some female was dropping like the heaviest like. Right in the water. It was like the heaviest dump besides like something I've done I've ever seen in my entire life.
You ever heard? You saw it?
Heard, no, I haven't seen it.
God.
I have ever heard in
She's
my
just
entire
under
life.
the stall. Nice.
Nope, definitely didn't happen here. At
No,
this
well
event.
Nope.
That is clearly a punchline to a joke.
Yeah.
Thanks, Daddy Porter.
But I just wanted you to know that. What are we talking about
Quit looking
today?
at me.
Listeners, thank you.
Nickerson.
It's
disgusting.
It was like heavy.
Is this what all? I've never paid attention on.
Why is it gotta be so
It's all
have you even
Okay,
listened to our
No, I've
podcast?
listened to it.
Okay.
I've just
At-
never paid attention.
At Outcry, when I was here that last night, Luke turned to me and goes, "My butthole really hurts."
Luke? Because the go-go squeezes. It's the
He
go-go
said the
squeezes.
food. It's just been
The go-go
going
squeezes?
right through it.
Why is people crapping on the food here? Gordon food service is not that
Food's
bad.
been great.
Sloppy
It was
Mo's has
Luke.
been amazing.
It's the
He-
glow squeezers.
It's in comparison to other
Alright.
places.
Life Talks with Nickerson is happening in the other room, so.
So don't.
Is that a different podcast?
No, it's not a different podcast.
Hey,
It's
can
a,
I
But it
just
means
butt into
stay
that?
the heck out, right?
yeah.
That's fair.
Well, you know what? The rules
Hey,
apply here too.
Hey, WAWTAT's happening in here.
Wait, like you guys are in personal talks in there?
I thought I was
Yeah.
an
That's
honorary
sweet.
member of Life Talks with Nickerson.
Yeah.
Are you?
I thought
Yeah.
Life Talks with Nickerson 2.0.
No, this is Life Talks with Nickerson podcast edition.
We go with you in prayer.
Huh?
See,
Not a
Nickerson, come here.
punchline. Not a punchline.
Nickerson, come here, please.
I hope that got picked up.
Which one of you was that?
Page.
Good one, Faith.
Thank you.
She's canonically Faith on this podcast.
Let
now
the
in my
record
head
show that
forever.
I'm taking care of AJ's trash, and like he can't say I've never done anything nice for him.
Nickerson, thank you
stop
for
it.
knowing
I
how
was
the
laughing.
format of the show
Lynn,
works.
calm down.
Can
Stop
Wyatt
being
be
disciplined.
Grace and then Luke be Love?
Oh yeah, just so everyone knows, Wyatt, Hope, and I are siblings. Because
Oh.
someone here did not know.
This is great
this
content.
fact.
Can you tell me if Wyatt really believes my middle name is Marie?
He wholeheartedly believes your middle name is Marie.
Well,
I am not joking.
Wait, your
We-
name's not-
We
Shut
we
up.
ask him.
It's
We ask him
gorgeous.
every so often just to make sure, and he goes, yeah, like it's Marie. And I'm like, okay, yeah.
So I want to see how long we can keep that going.
This has been going on for like 3 years.
Honestly.
What? You've never heard that?
You know, me and Port share the same middle name.
Oh, Marie.
That's
Yeah.
my middle name too.
Nathan Marie Porter.
Wait,
This
Charlene
didn't go
William
well. This did
Stallworth?
not
Yep.
turn out
Exactly.
in my favor.
Hey, who
Porter
farted?
got dragged down.
Wait, so if you nickname your first name and your last name, it's Schleenville?
From 8 p.m. on, it's been a port roast. Port roast.
Like William
It's
Bill.
up to you.
Schleenville style.
Schleenville Stallworth.
Let's go.
I just cannot wait to tell Luke that you didn't know we were siblings.
I knew you and Luke
No,
were
but
siblings.
why? He's gonna think that's so funny.
Just go.
I just think it's like I think Wyatt and Paige look just alike. I think Hope and Luke are like the other two who look just alike.
See, they'd rather be over here.
Yeah, you hear
No,
it.
we're just making fun of
You just hit him with a.
with the 1, 2.
Whoa.
So you're used to doing
What
that.
the heck just happened?
What
Alright,
is happening?
time for
Schleenville.
Let the record. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you got it.
Anyone's got it.
Let the record show. Despite what we know about science, Parker just burped and farted at the exact same time.
What are you doing?
Literally, like, he released gases from both ends of his body.
This is softer than what I would.
And
what
it
I
put
said on the
AJ to
first
bed.
night.
That's how crazy it
It
was.
knocked AJ
Do
out.
you guys have
I saw. Well,
Mo's on the couch.
I can't wait to sleep tonight.
Let the record show AJ's now.
I can't believe that this is a thing we do.
You do. I don't do that. I'm
We have
funny.
made. Hold on. We've made $1.04 off this podcast.
$1?
Yeah.
freaking.
Dang, congrats, WAWTAT. We just made $1
You just wait.
How do you say that?
WAWTAT.
WAWTAT?
WAWTAT.
What are we
WAWTAT.
talking about today?
Just
WAWTAT?
WAWTAT. So however you pronounce WAW, we haven't really figured it out.
On,
yet.
on your
But we
intros,
think it's
you're like,
raw.
like
with
wow.
Tosh.
even the WAWTAT boys.
Even the WAWTAT boys.
Wow.
And
Wow.
back with the boys.
Wow.
It's like awesome. Law. Aw.
WAWTAT. WAWTAT.
You're really good at explaining that, Parker.
Thanks, dude.
Welcome to English
Never mind.
language arts.
That was me.
Again,
I'm so tired.
but with Parker this time.
So what is Life Talk with Nickerson?
It's just basically her making us spill the tea on our lives, and she just
so she can have some drama to think about.
Yep.
She doesn't tell us anything about her
Yeah.
life though.
That was savage.
You should start asking her.
Is that on the
very
pointed,
Pointed,
That is-
probing
No, we
questions.
That's
asked
on
and
the
then she
record.
She
goes,
says.
just do what I didn't do.
I can't believe
Yeah,
Charlene
don't-
and Paige are still in here interrupting our podcast.
Wow.
You invited
Wow.
Oh
us
my gosh, you
tonight from what I
asked me
heard.
if I was staying for the podcast.
Yeah, and then you both declined.
No,
Now
I
you're in
didn't.
here.
Lynn, come on.
Is this? Wait, does this go on record as the first argument?
Here's the thing.
Probably not.
You need to seriously stop telling people that I look
Parker,
like
shut
You
up.
look like Lynn
You
Manuel
do
Miranda.
look like
Yeah. Yeah, you do, though.
I'm gonna take
Grow
back
your
that
hair
shut
out.
up.
Grow your hair out, please.
Wait, do we have the picture of Parker and Lin-Manuel Miranda standing next to each other?
Still.
Can you send it to me?
Yeah, that's gotta
Yep.
go on the
That's
ground.
gonna go on
in
the
the group
Insta.
It's in the Outcry group chat
Facebook.
from
Oh,
last year.
perfect.
He was
we
putting
all
that
have it.
That's
Let the
going on the
record
WAWTAT
show.
Insta.
Parker has the fists right
Wait, am
now.
I in the
Oh, he's
group
squeezing
chat?
What?
his stress ball.
Am I group chat?
Should Parker's
think
stressing
so.
over the fact that he looks like Lynn
Thank
Manuel.
you.
You don't like that?
Why are you so
He's
stressed
a
out about
musical
that?
genius.
Sharon.
Journal.
Parker's trying to end the episode.
The personality of Parker has finally been eliminated.
Oh my god.
All that remains is Rorschach.
He was possessed.
Now it's time to clean the streets. These gutters.
What if he actually started killing us?
Put my mask on. It flows and ebbs like a Rorschach blood test, but it's like living.
That was the most Lynn.
I love your facial emotions.
Go pick up your stress ball.
The end of your like sentence, and you just go like, What do you guys think? Like, eyebrows up.
When's Still Team Thick 2 coming out?
Or an egg.
Still Team Thick?
Keep saying that.
What's
Someone
that?
said
Oh.
that.
Me.
I think we've talked about that. There's an episode called Parker's Calves and Seal
No,
Team Thick
one of the
that was
boys.
just released.
One of the boys.
Watch
keeps
that
saying
one.
Oh no.
Watch a podcast. Okay.
You can watch it on YouTube. It's just a still.
You can watch it. It's just this.
It was the picture of it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm more of a visual learner.
Cordy, what do you have to say?
As long as
I was just trying to say that if you guys decide you want to argue or attack or roast Parker in podcast format, you have to do it one at a time.
That's
Because
true.
you guys are both coming in blazing. You have to take turns, otherwise the people don't get to hear your roasts.
I respect that.
We're too
Thank you for
fair.
informing us.
Can you accept the fact that you're literally Candace Flynn from Phineas and
Okay, that's also going on the gram.
Ferb? Okay, so you just admitted and accepted that, and I can still deny that I look like Lin-Manuel.
No,
so.
but you can't, because it's straight facts.
No, it is not. Stop.
We'll let the people decide,
Yeah.
okay?
Oh!
Yes.
Let the
people
people
decide.
Your
Let
options
popular
are
opinion define
Lin-Manuel
what is
or
truth
Joe
and what is
Biden.
not.
So
You think
No
we're
one-
just Joe
no
Biden?
one-
no,
Joe
Caleb
Biden.
Howard stuff.
You think
Yeah.
Caleb Harbers
Let
looks
the
like
record
Joe
show,
Biden?
but
No.
just for you two.
Caleb Harbers
That
thinks
face.
that he looks like.
Yeah.
I feel like if I showed Caleb Hobbers a picture of George Washington, Joe Biden, and George Clooney, he wouldn't be able to tell me which one is Joe Biden.
And John Madden.
He'd be able to tell you which one Lin-Manuel Miranda is. 'Cause it's you.
Stop.
Let the record show Cadence is here now.
Hey, abiding to the format. Cadence, welcome to the show. What's a word?
Yeah.
That is a word, yes.
That is, I'm not going to wrong you there. That is a word.
Hmm?
Do you have a poop story, Cadence?
Well, currently, I literally feel like I have to poop so bad, and I can't poop. Every time I go to the bathroom, it's just farts that come
You
out.
gotta start eating more of the applesauce.
And I took
Trust
Pepto-Bismol. It's not helping. I've had a lot of Go-Go Squeeze. It's not helping.
It takes time.
So I'm just
It takes
sitting there
more
waiting
Go-Go
for
Squeezes.
the run to the bathroom.
The runs.
The runs to
The
do
damn
runs.
That's why you don't do it in
This
some
is-
space.
This
Hey,
is
the back
True.
the back bathroom in the back hallway has a squatty potty on it.
No way. That should help you.
What?
It opens up.
We actually talked about this on the podcast before. On our
Stop
episode,
bots.
on our episode called Poop Poses,
This is the perfect height.
Yes, I remember. That's
We're
such a
the
weird
and it was
worst.
AJ.
We're so dumb.
Okay, so Nickerson wants your life talks with Nickerson now.
Hey, good
We're
luck.
talking
They just don't want to be
Hey,
roasted.
Imagine
you guys should
the
make
people
up
to be
something
in there-
and tell her
in there with
and make
you.
up
Should we
a-
make like some really dramatic
What should we
stuff?
do?
I don't
What
know,
should
just
we
make it
do?
up.
Talk about
Wow.
a really painful poop.
Hey, what's the problem with that is this goes on the internet.
Yeah, honestly, don't be mean.
And everything you just said will come to light.
That's okay.
Well, the joke
goes
was-
around
I tried to do a
around.
sheesh, did not come out.
I
just like-
Wait, who said it? You said
I tried to sheesh and it just went.
Let's
Hey guys, it was a pleasure having you.
I wish
Like
Nickerson
it
was
is
here on the
decent.
podcast with us. though.
Right.
It is.
But no, she wants to talk to her squad.
Her squad? It's SQU.
Her squatty pod.
Squatty pot.
I'm so hungry, guys.
Wanna go Taco
Can we?
Bell? Take
There's
this on the
so
road?
much food in there. What?
Wanna take this on the road?
You want to go intrude on Life Talks with Nickerson?
No, take
No, to Taco
the
Bell.
Dude.
podcast on the road.
Imagine.
And let the record show.
Are you actually hungry? 'Cause
Mason
there's burgers
just
and
tried
hot dogs.
burping, almost puked, swallowed it, burped again.
If it wasn't 12:41,
Sure.
I would be so down to go to Taco Bell.
No, it's just an imagination, like a fantasy.
It is. I'm so down with that.
But-
Damn.
Let the record show there is also a lost
Station.
episode about with like all of us that used to play D&D together and we were all eating Taco Bell at the same time.
Yeah,
We lost
AJ's
that.
place.
Taco
The thing with
Bell
that too
is
is,
so freaking delicious.
like that's gonna be like a long time until we get back. So let's just not.
No, well, the reality is we can't go because they're gonna be closed at like 2.
Can I
Doesn't
wonder?
Taco Bell close at 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just forget about it and move on.
AJ, you were having 2 years ago. You were having issues with pooping
Yeah.
after we recorded the podcast. Let the record show Nickerson's re-entering the room.
EJ, buddy, I got you this.
What's this?
Pepto.
Why?
Take it.
Why?
It'll help you.
Tell me how.
He doesn't need to poop.
I want to eat. I'm hungry.
Yeah, but like your belly will feel better.
Cadence needs to poop.
Yeah, I know. I made her take it too.
Okay.
I'll do a core workout. That'll get things moving.
Spaghetti tomorrow, guys.
That is
Oh,
so true.
you should go on a run. Running always makes me need to poop.
No.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, so you needed to poop really badly 2 years ago.
Uh-huh.
And then I made fun of you for
What?
it.
How did that turn out? What was the next time you pooped like?
Have you pooped since then?
Not well. It's really been
You guys know who that was.
it's really been some journey. A lot of tears, a lot of blood.
Oh. Oh.
You regret saying that, don't you?
No, it's just a true story. Yeah, it's been probably about 6 years since I had a really just nice one, you know.
Are you serious?
You being genuine?
Quit joking, man.
He's like Javid. You can never tell when he's being serious or not.
That's why you guys gotta take him with a joke.
No, I think I've got most of Java's sarcasm understood.
Yep. Anyways, so back to my true story. Yeah, I pooped really good when I went home. We just dialogued and discoursed around a lot of different kind of poses, and I finally just tried them all. Got the best one.
It was
Squatty
Lex that
potty.
had all the poop poses,
Squatty
right?
potty.
Yeah.
For some reason, she was just like,
Squatty.
and here's exactly how you should squat to poop.
Surprise.
I respect
So
that.
dumb.
That's a good poop
I love
story.
it.
I feel like that poop story had more narrative validity than a lot of ours.
Yeah. It also fit into the podcast really well.
It was more structured.
Let me tell you about high school.
Whoa.
I had a phobia from pooping in public bathrooms. Okay.
Okay, first let's go back. Why?
They're nasty. They're just straight up
That's
gross.
true.
No traumatic experience.
I think just they were just all so gross, and I grew up in Texas, so they're all just like really hot and freaking sweaty. So you know, like the hot sweaty dumps, you're just like
Literally every dump here at camp is that.
Yeah, like it's every camp every dump at the at Starwood, like day 3, and everything's just humid. In the bathroom and everything, you just smell, and toilet paper is never thick enough. One second, Porter. And so,
You have been acknowledged, and we will get to you.
yeah, I see you. I just want you to know that. And
Feel
so,
seen.
Good.
and so, I used to hate pooping in public places. Porter.
Stand that.
I'm gonna talk about something that I do, and I want to see.
Oh, that wasn't the end of my story. I thought you were adding to it, like.
Are you adding to this content? Or are you?
No, guys.
Well, I mean,
Barry's not
it
gonna
goes
talk.
parallel with like hot sweaty poops,
Okay.
but it
So,
is a
okay,
little
okay.
bit of a rabbit trail.
Okay, yeah, let's go down the
Welcome
rabbit
to
trail.
the
I'll
What
bring
Are We
it back.
Talking About Today podcast.
So like, let me see. So let's say you're taking one of those like sweaties, right? And
like that.
your pants are
I
down.
like sweaties.
Your pants are down here. How much power do you think there is in going?
Oh my.
And I just feel so much more
Okay,
free.
so much better.
So
And
let
then-
the
and
record
then-
show.
and
The
then-
record show.
Let the record show. Porter just explained how your pants could be around your ankles while defecating, getting a sweaty,
Dropping a sweaty.
compared to taking your feet outside of your trousers, and basically
like
sweaty.
full mansplain sitting.
Yeah,
basically
yeah.
dropping
But then-
a sweaty.
but then
with no clothes on.
It's called mansplaining.
Sometimes I'll even give it the flip.
Oh,
Let's
The thick flip.
Let the record show.
let the record show. Porter now has his tummy hanging out.
Just
Yeah,
He's
you
got
flip.
that paunch out.
So you go from like, oh my gosh, I think I'm gonna die here, to like, you take 2 feet out of the pants, and then you like bring your shirt up just a little bit, so it's just kind of like a lot more free. I feel like it controls the sweat.
Yeah.
I feel like it cools your body temperature.
Oh, you do
overall.
it for temperature.
I do it for temperature.
Okay, so can I explain
Comfort
something
also.
quick?
I'll say comfort too.
Well, AJ left, so
Yeah, you're just
let the record show AJ walked
People,
away.
I've seen memes where like, you know, it gets serious when you get naked when you're pooping, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, I feel like I know what that feels like. But I can't remember an experience in which I've done that. Like, have I taken my pants fully off to do that before?
I have.
I bet you haven't like approached the throne in doing that. But that's what I'm saying. You're there. Maybe it's like a beach thing. You're already not wearing a shirt and you don't have socks on. So you're just like. Let the record show I move my feet in the way that one would if you took your feet outside of your pants while sitting there.
What I'm saying is I get the feeling.
Let the record show that Nathan Porter has also had fingers shoved up his butt to helping Sonny Concho out at dump.
What? The freak?
Yo.
You committed to the
Made it on the WAWTAT podcast.
No, get out of
Sucks
here!
to suck, bros.
Leave!
Made it.
You were supposed to have Liam on.
This guy committed to the bit so hard that he fell asleep and took a 40-minute nap. And
I even coughing into a t-shirt into the last 20 minutes.
Well, how'd you get in?
When I left, I just walked around and walked in.
You've been here for 40 minutes?
That's what I just said. He
20 some minutes.
No, we start. That's the.
So the appropriate time to come out was to specifically roast me.
What did you say?
I did follow the red tide. I could let the record show whatever you guys say that.
You even listen to
Fake fan. Fake fan.
Your PG is gone.
What happened? What did he say?
Yeah, you said
I
something about
said,
shoving
let the
fingers.
record show Nathan Porter's have fingers shoved up his butt for Sonny Concho. Which now we have to explain because a lot of people don't know what that
It's
is.
a Japanese thing. It's like, I don't know, Nicole would do it.
It's
all
like
the
a
time.
legit credit card. You actually like shove up their farm.
Yeah, it's supposed to help if
Okay,
you're like.
Did you
Hold
get
on.
outside or did you do the megaphone first?
I just broke the door open and megaphone.
We gotta
You waited for me to
establish
leave,
something.
bro?
I saw you walk out.
I'm
I was
still
like,
in
oh, crap, I
shock.
think he's coming back for a second.
We gotta
You
establish
know?
something.
You knew?
Yeah, but then
We
he
have- we have
texted
said
me
that
and said
Andrew-
that he left.
Andrew would not be on the podcast till both his son and wife are on. We have been recording in the room right outside his office. We thought he went to bed like half an hour ago.
We've
He's
literally
been
just got.
sitting in his office.
I even told AJ that I went to bed. So,
Dude, we got finessed so hard.
Well,
Pull up a chair.
thank you.
I'm honestly so impressed.
yeah, bro. Did you fall asleep? Have you been on your phone
Nah,
the
I just
whole
been
time?
just sitting there
No,
listening.
you haven't.
Yeah.
I don't know why you waited so long, though.
I know the right time. The girls were in. I wasn't sure. I could never
Did you
trust if
move
guys were
around
actually
at all?
So you waited
recording.
for me to leave?
I think you straight up fell asleep.
I wasn't asleep. I just didn't know when you guys were actually recording and not recording, and I assumed you guys were playing a trick on me and the whole time not actually recording.
You're so
Okay,
weird.
here's
I
the thing,
said
though.
let the record show so many times, like they've got to be recording this at this point.
Yeah.
You're lucky
Well,
that I was just shredding out here and didn't go into your office.
I was waiting for one of you to check
I
and
was
see if
gonna-
I was in there.
There was like the
I locked
smallest
it.
piece in me that was like, I feel like Andrew might be in there, and so I was gonna ask somebody to go in, but I was like, no.
My chair's just in this
There's
corner,
no
my black
way.
chair, so I'm like sitting there and then there's boxes, so I'm just in the shadows.
That's
I
amazing.
just sat there and I had to cough, so I like, had my shirt over and another shirt on my face. I thought you guys heard me like 4 or 5 times.
Okay, this is what I'm saying. I thought I heard a noise.
Stop.
But last night I also thought I heard a noise and like no one came. Like I thought I heard like the sound of like a door shutting. So I was like, someone would be like, oh, someone's like, who's around the corner type thing. And so I thought I heard that again, and that's why I looked at you earlier. I was like, and you were like, and I was like, I guess nothing. So I don't think I heard you. I'm not gonna say that I heard you. I'm just saying.
Holy crap.
Well, welcome to the wall.
There was
You
not-
got it, Andrew. Good job.
There was not even a flicker of a thought.
Yeah, no,
There was
seriously.
a perception that you were in there.
I have like the full.
I honestly thought you gave up and went to bed again.
Yeah, seriously.
I even texted Andrew, I was like, did they really do it 5 minutes? He's like, you're going to dip right? You said, oh,
Yeah, you're gonna
record?
dip 5 minutes right before we.
So I said, Andrew's like, you guys really, did you guys start already? Did you guys wait 5 minutes? He's like, yeah. He's like, I didn't even stall because I thought you were going to be in your office already. I was like, no, I went to bed. He's like, oh man, okay. I was like, yeah, all good.
AJ said that. He said he was texting you. And I was like,
sitting there
Yeah, he
texting
was
him.
grinning suspiciously.
What a way to reintroduce a character to the lore.
yeah, seriously, honestly, this is an amazing content. Well,
Yeah.
This is amazing content.
Incredible.
Anytime someone commits to a bit that hard, you can have literally whatever you want. My firstborn. Go ahead.
Wow.
Well, now it's just awkward.
I'll give you $1.
Parker, shut up.
Okay, you can't do it very well.
Yeah. Someone had to say it.
That was very deflating.
You're
I
just
watched
too
him do
nice.
that to you.
You're just too nice of a person, Mason.
So I just upload the episodes. They mostly run it.
Perfect.
So
I've listened to a couple.
I'm gonna go to bed if you want to be the new showrunner.
I'm just here to say I've been on the podcast. I don't say
You mean
anything.
well, how do you feel about Liam not being on it yet? Because that was the goal.
We're actually gonna record your son and wife today, but Parker told me no. I have to deal with students.
Oh.
That's why I came to the campfire to get you because had our chance to record with Nicole and Liam.
Oh, you were supposed to swing back around to me. You never did.
Just
No,
release
you
that.
said-
Record them. Release that episode first.
No,
No,
it's not how.
Continuity.
Well, it's on the
rookie
record
mistake. It's fine.
Sorry, guys. I never.
Well,
You're not sorry at all. No, you're not.
no.
in doing that, we were kind of just bullying you anyway. So
Yeah.
That was the purpose.
The next person is Javid. We've been going hard on him.
that's true, but he deserves it.
We won't let him be on it, but he keeps like making like subtle hints about being like, yeah, I mean, I might stay up a little bit. We're like, nice, dude. So are we. We'll be busy. So
Literally every time I see him, I'm like, hey, just want to let you know you're not. gonna be on the podcast.
you just keep
I
reminding him.
I literally assumed you guys just knew I was in there and
No.
just been just talking, hanging out, and
Literally
eventually
no
I
idea.
was gonna hack my lungs out and come out and be like, "Screw you guys, I gotta go to bed." And then
So have you like heard every word?
Yeah,
So have you taken your feet like out of your pants when you poop?
yeah, all the time.
Classic.
Well, if I'm in public, no.
Yeah, that's.
But if it's private, yeah. If I'm wearing shorts, yeah. You get way more.
So much more movement.
Let the record show Clark just slightly side shuffled his feet so his toes pointed
His
in,
toys.
and then they pointed out and back in again. I don't know how else. to
Also, just for more context, growing up, Andrew was known for just like taking like 3-hour dumps. But he wasn't literally dumping for 3 hours. He just had like stacks of Sports Illustrated magazines underneath the sink. And he would you just read them over
Yeah, I
and
just
over?
read them. Now I just am on my phone. But I
Yeah,
just read them.
before phones, he would literally just be on. He did the same
You were
thing.
on ESPN app before.
It was an app.
It was
Back
an
when it
app.
was paper.
How many hours have you spent reading and studying sports on the toilet?
Probably a third of my life.
So the other third's been spent sleeping.
Hey, should we introduce ourselves?
It's been like 6
It's been
minutes.
a half hour. We have not introduced ourselves.
That's why I assumed you guys hadn't started recording yet.
No,
That's
no.
literally we had no thought of you being in there.
Literally zero.
So
I was about
you
to go
overthought it.
in there to look for another chair, and then I saw one right around that corner, and so I didn't try to go
Thank
in.
God. I locked it because I was like getting scared. I was like, they're gonna just one of them is gonna bust in here for something. I was like, this should just be locked.
I love how much you overthought this. Like,
Because I knew I was gonna either come out too early, it's just gonna ruin everything. I was
Yeah.
like, why do you stay up the extra 30 minutes? But
I'm
No,
glad
that
you
was
committed.
literally perfect.
Yeah,
20 minutes was the
seriously.
perfect time.
And using the megaphone. I was like, what did he say?
I don't even know if the audio quality is gonna be good enough. That was so good. Holy crap!
Yes.
Dang. So let's introduce ourselves.
Oh, I was going to say the people who aren't even slated guests have been more thoroughly introduced on this episode of the podcast than we have.
Yeah, that's super fair because we keep saying their names and we don't.
Nicknames
really...
included.
Yeah. So I guess I'll start. Hey, I'm me. Mason here. Hello. Administration department of the What Are We Talking About Today podcast. Thank you for listening. Every time I see the number goes up, a lot of serotonin goes off in my brain. So thank you for listening.
You know we raised over $1, Andrew.
that's awesome.
We raised over some
Yeah.
fundraiser.
What's your charity? What are you going for?
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell, honestly.
Taco Bell.
Imagine if we had taken a Taco Bell run.
That's what I thought was gonna happen. I heard you guys talking about Taco Bell. I was like, dang, they're gonna leave. That
would have been.
But we come back and you're sitting here.
I would have just been either sitting there in that chair or just passed out in my office.
We wake up in the morning. Where's Andrew? He's in his office.
Oh.
But also, it's Mo here, creative department, whatever that means.
Yeah, right. I've explained this before. The creative department is more of an essence. It's not a single person.
It's the LaCroix of your crew.
Yeah. Exactly.
Sweet.
Exactly.
I'm glad you're figuring out how this podcast works so quickly.
I've listened.
I do everything and they make the funny jokes.
Yeah, honestly, thanks, Mason.
Yeah, it's clutch.
Thanks for being funny.
Nathan Porter, what's your name?
He's not even a co-host.
Not even a co-host. I'm just here.
So I go next.
Yeah.
It's only been 14 episodes, guys. We'll figure it out.
It's me, Parker, Glug, the Hades of the three amigos. Like Poseidon and Zeus.
You think you're like the outcast?
Oh, I would take the underworld in a heartbeat.
Hades didn't want the underworld.
Well, what does that leave me with?
What am I?
Yeah.
What am I?
I don't know. Which one do you want to be?
I don't even know.
Poseidon.
Sweet.
Yours is
That leaves Mason.
I guess I'll
mean,
take
he's
it.
blonde.
no question.
Administration department, I'll take it.
Do I get to go? No.
If you want to.
So you take a new job. You meet this guy on your first day. He's awesome. He's cracking jokes. He's a great time. Second day, he's a little more annoying. You find out he put in his 2 weeks. You are replacing him. By the third day, you realize that everyone hates him and cannot wait for him to leave. I'm Nathan Porter.
Thank you, Nathan Porter.
I like this new way you do the show.
The introductions of just self-deprecating humor is amazing.
Sometimes
Explain to Drew your example yesterday.
It was-
Hold on, just a second. It astonishes me how accurately he describes other people's perceptions of him.
Yeah, because like, wow, that's so true. You're right. That's exactly what I mean.
Yesterday, or in the last episode, I said it's like that friend you have over for a sleepover, and the first night's so fun, and that you do a double sleepover, and then like it's a lot of fun as well. But then he wants to do like a triple sleepover, and you're like, this kid just needs to go home.
Which is what happened in college, right?
Yeah, you just stayed on a roof forever.
The record show. Porter's life just got real.
The tender
David,
age
I
of
said you accept
65.
How is life talking?
Let the record show. I completely disagree with whatever Parker just said.
I said, how was life talked with Nickerson?
Good. We talked about capital punishment. I told him that dogs will not be in heaven,
I believe that.
and I also said that marriage is not going to be in heaven.
Dude, I agree with all of those things except for capital punishment.
I didn't say what we talked about it. I just said we talked about
I still disagree.
I was talking with 8th graders about like fun, like Jesus loves you stuff. So
Well, I feel
that's
like
my wheelhouse.
has Andrew been properly introduced?
No, we're waiting. AJ, introduce yourself.
Sup? My name is AJ. Eating mac and cheese.
Are you gonna finish that?
This is all.
Are you gonna finish that 3-ounce box of macaroni?
After you're just complaining that you're so
Are you
hungry.
serious?
No, I'm not serious.
And then finally, last and least importantly,
Wow, there's no need for that. He outplayed us.
he outweighed that. Like I said, full commitment to the bit. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's up, I'm Andrew?
He has the most shredded
Wow.
calves out of all of us, to be honest.
Honestly.
They're
Wow.
shredded because Parker shredded them.
He
I
could
made it,
he
that's
could
true.
he could 3v1 any three of us at any time.
That's true. He also
Not
threw
Any
my girlfriend to
combination.
the ground in a fit of anger during dodgeball.
What?
No, I'm more like hit sticker, like thunder trucked her over.
Just absolute. It was.
I wasn't looking and ran into her.
Where is this at?
And she went like directly to the floor.
Yikes. Is that why we haven't seen Emma since?
Oh, was this like a dodgeball in an elevator earlier?
Yeah, this was a dodgeball and donuts.
I was like playing, running down the side turn, and she's like, deer in the headlights.
Yeah.
Gone.
That was the time.
Where'd you bury her?
Like picked her up, her arm broken. I'm like, you're fine.
Put it back together.
Just don't move. She was like a Lego person. Arms and legs flew off.
Remember that one
Oh,
time?
these are so hard to snap back in.
Yeah.
Remember that one time at Outcry? Battle. Oh, one of the camps a couple years ago when Danny.
Blew blew his thumb out.
Yeah, blew his thumb out, and so we all looked up YouTube videos.
And he's just chilling there with his thumb backwards.
I still kind of think he was faking it.
I agree, honestly.
Let the record show.
Let the record show Mick is here.
Oh. Let the record show that Danny walked in just like this. Help!
It's a very intellectual podcast.
He totally did. And then we just found those ghetto YouTube videos of how to fix someone's thumb.
He's just chilling.
And he wanted us to do it, and then finally we called the Kokaska Hospital, or agent took him.
Yeah. We were out in the wilderness.
Yeah.
For context, I threw a football like 30 yards in the air.
You flew?
It was up.
And Danny just decided to just put his thumb out. And the ball came directly on top of his thumb. And it just was out. It just put it out of place. Honestly, that's all it was.
It literally was halved inside. It disappeared into his face.
Yeah. And then as he started freaking out, he was like, "What do I do?" I was like, "I don't go inside." And so I'm like mad. I'm like, "Dang it!" Like
It was a cousin and brother situation.
I know. I'm like, "Quit your crying inside." So he starts sprinting, and his flip flops fly off, and he trips, and he almost eats it running inside. I'm not even kidding. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, this dude's like just losing it right now."
I thought it was like a weird like double jointed trick because he just came in like that. I thought it was fake. So he came, help, and like just kind of like held it in the middle of everything.
Dude, someone help!
Party, you were there.
Yeah. 2019.
Remember like Ketchup to be on his
Battle
thumb or
Cry.
something like that?
I spoke that year.
Battle Cry 19.
Daps, bro.
That was the year the podcast started.
It was.
Wow.
Me. Yeah. But yeah, and I remember Nicole was like, What are we looking at?" And he's just like,
Guys,
"My
Andrew's
thumb."
sitting in his office for 20 minutes so he can be on the podcast.
I heard him.
Thanks.
I heard.
We're gonna introduce
Had
them.
to make it.
No. Administratively, I say no.
Wow. And he's not joking.
I want another thing of Easy Mac.
You wanna make 2?
Can you make that 3?
Make 4.
I'm not.
Thanks, man.
No, I'm not going.
The worst part is you can't do it all at once because it's like
12 minutes later.
Hey, but there's 2 microwaves.
Oh,
You can't
Nice,
use
got
2.
that
No, the one's buried in bread.
Why'd you say it?
Okay, I want to watch that video of Jared again when you laughed.
Oh, that was supposed to be the topic of discussion for the podcast.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Perfect.
Introduce the
Wow,
topic again.
we came all the way back around.
Dude,
Reintroduce the topic.
WAWTAT is a case study in circular discussionizing.
Dude, that's what we've been since day one.
Okay, stop.
Why are you ripping on me?
What
have I done?
It's Cyberbully Mason Day. I got it a couple podcasts ago. It's your turn, man.
I got it last
You were just
night.
not slap happy. And
I'm
you were
not
just
sure
like,
if that's the
y'all
definition
doing
of
weird.
cyberbullying.
If you do recall, Andrew
We're
made his
on the
grand
cyber.
entrance by roasting me directly.
That is true. That did happen.
Anyway,
That was
40,
yours, yeah.
40 minutes into this 45-minute cast,
This could be a tour.
Part tour.
Is Jared Clark really just that good of an actor? Or is he literally being possessed by a demon or ghost or whatever named Rob Boss?
I think, Angie, you would know the most.
I think it's very Heath Ledger Joker-esque.
Oh my God. That may be the best.
That literally
way to
makes,
describe it.
that
That's
makes
amazing.
the most amount of
But
sense
also-
I've ever heard anything in my life.
Yeah.
We need to be
You
the
learned
watch
my
it.
intro?
We do need to watch.
What was your intro?
You might just live in that shed.
He lives in that shed.
I think it's like, I do think it's like he is just super funny. Like, he's just good at improv like that.
He's
Yeah.
a funny guy. Yeah.
Bro, well, but have you ever caught him sleeping in the shed and then be like, Jared, what are you doing? He's like, who? Like, has that ever happened? Okay, just checking.
He's really possessive of the wig in and of itself. Though. The wig that makes him Rob. He's
So
like
maybe
weird
it's
possessive.
the wig.
Maybe it is the
Like the sorting hat a little bit.
AJ,
We really just want us to talk about the sorting hat.
So anyways,
AJ
I
went
went
to
to Universal Studios.
Oh my gosh. I think Jared's a good actor. I think he's also super good at improv.
Yeah.
One time, you told me the hardest part about playing Rob Boss is he immediately thinks of what he wants to say when the kids ask him these questions, but Rob would never answer that quickly. So he has to pretend to think about it for a while.
He thinks faster than Rob.
And that gives him time to filter through all the inappropriate things
Yes,
he's gonna say.
It's method acting at its finest.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I don't know. I think it was
There's some
for the battle
divine
cry
thinker
one
in there.
where he went like I don't remember what the question was, but he went and then just like switched his answer entirely. Like I could see the gears cranking. Like
I don't know if you guys
middle
caught
schoolers.
it, can catch it, but like he thinks about potential answers. So like you were asking like, what are some of your hobbies? It's like my hobbies. I'm really into ant farms, and then he caught it, and he was like, "Yeah, I love ant farms. I have like 15 ant farms. Like I have a whole room dedicated in my house for ant farms. I just like let them crawl up." And so then he gets it, but it takes a minute. Like you can see that he was like thinking about it for a second, and then he caught it.
Yeah.
And then he just like
He
in
runs
his
with it.
pocket. Yeah.
That's the exact same way he plays D&D too.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because it's just like he has an idea and will run with it till the end.
Yeah.
And,
And
like-
once he gets the character, he just like it's locked in.
Like all of his improv, as like random as it is, has a consistent story, which is impressive.
It's what's impressive is that his last 4 characters have had is like just one long story arc, and
true.
he's played it.
That's true.
So well.
That's also true. On the
he's
idea of
playing the
method acting.
bloodline of the whole thing.
Dude, he's like freaking George Lucas.
Yeah, it's an incredible franchise.
On the topic of method acting, though, one time I walked downstairs back in the original, what's it called, story arc, right? What is it back then? I came downstairs and Jared was laying there on the couch with a 45 6-shot pistol, listening to like some kind of Western music, spinning it. I'm like, bro, like we're all upstairs hanging out eating pizza, and he's like, I'm just getting ready.
Because he's got a sharpshooter.
Yeah, because he was
right in
Yeah.
D&D.
Yeah,
Because
he's
I
a
feel like that's
straight
important
cowboy.
for the context of.
Yeah, he wasn't just chilling. Like it was. Yeah.
No, that's
Get ready for what?
Yeah. But I respect it though because he needed to get ready. He was method acting.
He's a cowboy.
Yeah, he was a cowboy.
And from a story perspective, like I appreciate that he wants the story to be genuine.
Yeah.
Within reason.
Yeah. I feel bad sometimes because like I feel the players work on the D&D campaign more in a week than I do. A lot of times where it's just like everyone's so committed.
Wait,
I work on it a lot and really hard. And I got a lot. We've talked for
They
literally
must
2
never know.
You and I talked for 2 hours about where I want the story to go already.
Yeah. And all it's going to take is one of these yahoos derailing the whole friggin' thing.
Oh, I can't wait to do that for you.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Just power word kill it.
He has a prophecy that he's gonna die.
Look at it.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Wow.
Nice.
Dodgeball and donuts.
I was really confused when I went up to the booth and it said Battlecry Outcry / D&D. It's like you use the same playlist for Youth Group as you do for Dungeons and Dragons.
that's funny.
I'm running a campaign based off of our Elevate playlist. That'd be amazing. That's how we introduce every single session.
What?
It's amazing.
So the real question is,
Yeah.
was Rob Boss born in the shed or in the mud pit?
Because we told my mom that he was born in the mud pit, and she ran with that, with like that. Oh, he just loves always playing
And
in
then
the mud.
he claimed that he was born.
Because he has no continuity
And that was
when it comes to.
You refer to the shed as the birthing shed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've only heard him use the phrase.
Maybe he births his ants in there, and that's why he
What?
calls it.
That's possible.
But then he follows it up. He qualifies it with. That's where I was born.
Oh,
That's true.
You're
This-
talking about a next year. You should do like a scandal reveal where it turned out Rob Boss actually all he does is traces. He doesn't actually
It's a
color
news report.
anything.
maybe
And like Mo was like the interview like it was my job to make sure nobody knew.
I was always taking people up back when they'd say
We
anything.
do a Rise and Fall of Mars Hill. Have you listened to any of that podcast?
Yeah.
Of Bob Ross. And all of his, like, the tracing and his ludicrous stories.
The one down in Granville? Mars Hill?
Seattle.
Seattle.
maybe Big Boss and D Boss lied to him because they didn't want him to think that they accidentally gave birth to him in Mud Pit.
Well, I think he's only referred to the mud pit like. Did he refer to it in the very first video?
It was amazing. Yeah, it was huge.
And he played up that he was born there, lived there. But as a baby, you don't know that. He could have been born in the shed and
He
then
also
spent a lot of time in the mud pit.
We also haven't seen the floor of the shed.
Yeah, maybe it's the mud.
So maybe there is no wood floor. Maybe
But he
that
said
you
it was
open the door and it's a mud
It'd
pit.
be a
They say
reference to
at
his
Starwood.
Minecraft house.
So maybe that shed could be at Starwood.
Yeah, no, we didn't give any concept where the shed's at.
Yeah, that's
Or
true.
maybe it's the same shed. They just brought it to a different. Like he took it.
It looks like it's been moved.
Yeah.
Well, that makes a lot of sense because like maybe when they moved it, they just left the floor and when they just put it over the little mud puddle.
This
Said
is
this is
how
the
you
one.
run a TNT campaign.
Also, why
We're not
was his
talking
hair
about
so
D&D.
long
I'm
in that
confused.
first session?
He let himself
He
go.
let himself go for a minute.
He had super long hair and like.
We actually had to kick him out. Like part of that.
That was part of the live stream.
That was part of the live
Andrew
stream.
could not find
I
the
couldn't
wig.
run the wig.
Jared was actually mad about that. Like physically angry that he
Like
could
he
not-
almost couldn't become Rob
Yeah,
if he
like
didn't have the wig.
Well, that speaks to theory number
Dude,
2.
I love that.
That he's
theory.
possessed?
No,
that's
the wig is possessed.
The wig.
Because just randomly he has just long hair.
That's my parent.
It will look like his dad's hair.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
does
So,
look
like, if his dad gets a haircut,
He just
it
let
would
himself
probably
go.
look like that.
I loved Big Boss's.
Yeah.
Like, that's a good question. It's a good question.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
He's like, I'm sorry, will you forgive me? Like, he's like crying. He's so polite about it.
I would like to see the Garcia cut.
I'd
Because
love to see the Garcia cut.
because speak it into existence now because I want to know what his dad said. I want to know what 2 words.
You can't speak anything into existence, by the way.
You want to know what he
Hashtag
said?
release the Garcia cut.
Hashtag release
on
the
our
Garcia
Instagram.
cut.
Guys, don't make AJ do something he doesn't want to do.
Why'd you say it like that?
I'll do. I'll
Because it was
release
a
it.
reference to that kid.
Did you get hang loose after that?
What do you say?
I mean,
Because it was a reference to. Never mind.
look, I'm gonna be honest here.
So, man.
I'm gonna hold it for the next like 6 years.
6.
We're doing that with Still Same Thing.
Yeah.
Oh, the movie is already shot, cut, edited, mastered, remastered.
No,
There's
remastered.
3 different versions out. Director's cut.
Wow.
Alternate ending.
I've got a time scale. Release
Wow.
date. Like 10 years.
27.
This is Avatar?
27 years. 50th anniversary special.
Trailer.
The TV, like it's on TV, like a TV.
50th anniversary special
We're gonna see
of
the
the
plan
trailer.
Thanksgiving.
The TV cut, the HBO cut, the Fox News coverage.
Our own streaming service.
The SEAL team, the thick service.
We get mistaken a lot for. Anyways,
We're working on a name. It's the streaming service is a work in progress
Yes.
title.
anyways, back to you.
SEAL team.
That's
What is it saying?
that's one of the issues with having the creative
SEAL
team
team
kind of
thick.
being in essence.
SEAL Team Stream.
There, Team Dream.
That's the.
What is the price per
it's
month?
Canon.
At least $1.
$1.04.
$1.04. Oh my goodness, that's as much as we made.
Dude.
You could afford it.
We could afford 1 month of Still Team Stream.
Of your own streaming service.
Which only has the original trailer that's for free on YouTube right now.
Still Team Stream. I love it.
SEAL Team Stream.
Oh, AJ,
Exciting
would you
news.
mind making SEAL Team Stream something or other.
Yeah, you have a computer. You can just make that, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no problem.
Parker, what were you gonna say?
Get on Fonto or something.
Exciting news in the SEAL team.
Was I saying something?
No, Parker was trying to talk.
Exciting news in the SEAL team department. The results of the 2021 Secret Stealth Operations Division.
That's true.
Are in. Well, the records show that someone just screamed during live talks with Nickerson, so it's probably not going well. But we've got myself, of course, on SEAL Team Thick Sod, Kaylee, Mason Sayer.
I'm on it.
That's exciting.
I did it.
Let's go. Kaylee.
Who? Haven.
Haven.
She survived. She
Do I count because I was first found?
No.
Oh, the leader.
No, that disqualifies you for eternity.
Oh, dear God.
And I believe Mike Anderson.
Yeah, he
forgot.
made it.
Where did he die?
In the back of his van.
That's nice.
Also, can we
I think
can we
that's
quit
it.
picking on Mike Anderson for his age? I feel like we've done it a lot this week.
Who?
People just keep mentioning his age.
I've only heard that once.
What I
That's
have.
what it was.
Callie.
Yeah, it
It's
was
just
that
a
one
thought
time.
in your head.
Have you just been saying it to everybody? Mo's just been telling everybody.
What Mo just did is like when you apologize to someone for something you made fun of them for only in your head. In your- sorry.
Or like if you apologize to someone because you texted them something you didn't mean to.
Yeah.
You ever did that?
I never did that.
Let the record show Porter is putting his hand in front of his neck, saying no.
Given the don't talk about it, as we continue to talk about it.
I'm just really glad I've grown since college as an individual.
This means we should talk about this.
No.
Here's the fun part: is that we have the potential for a lot of fun stories because
It's that bad.
Porter and Andrew were college roommates.
Have you guys farted so hard your bowel is ripped?
What?
Like,
You can't come in with a joke and fail the delivery.
Yeah, you can't tell a joke.
Don't try it again. Don't go back in.
No, I'm serious.
What did you say?
Like a blown sphincter?
Here, I'll show you how.
Have you ever? No. Say it how he said it. Have you ever blown a sphincter?
Have you blown your sphincter muscles?
Yes.
I think
Have
that's
you
called
ever lit a
hemorrhoids.
fart on fire?
Yeah.
Mo. Yes.
Yes.
How well does it work?
It's very dangerous.
Ew.
I was lucky for it to combust outside of my body, but it has the potential of combusting inside of you, which is very
Like
dangerous.
a firework.
Afterwards,
My aunt did that.
Combust inside of her?
Except
My
with a
aunt
fart,
did that?
she just she blew fire as like a little party trick, and then she accidentally inhaled and burned her face.
Oh my god.
Is she
Oh,
okay?
she inhaled
In
her
her
blood.
lungs.
Is she okay?
You don't know if she's
No, she burned the inside of her mouth, but that was it.
Oh my god.
Is she alive?
from just
She
farting.
smokes quite a bit, but
Because of that.
To cope?
it feels.
She's like, this tastes like this now, so I might as well.
the thing with the butthole is as long as you're okay. That wasn't a joke. As long as you're okay with a aloe vera enema afterward, you're good.
It
we're
just
in
turned
the
red.
Mason.
Okay, this is disgusting.
Oh, so an hour?
What's that mean?
Hold on.
Were you reaching the end of it?
Whoa, I'm right here, Nickerson.
I see you.
Hey, everyone that's listening to the
Did
podcast,
you hear about the onion
just hold on for like 2 seconds.
I was like, what?
Thank you.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
There's cameras in here. What? Yeah. I can't believe you didn't want to add on to my onion fart story, though.
No, there's no reason to be quiet.
I was literally concerned. I was like, have I been podcasting all my whole life? Like, what am I doing?
You gotta give it the 22-second buffer.
Do we have to reintroduce ourselves?
No, this is all going to be, it's probably going to be a two-parter.
Well, right, but if so, yes.
Oh, so Andrew's been on 3 episodes of the podcast.
Hey, let me get one out of the way. Guys, this is an audio format. Crunchy things do not run well.
Let the record show. Nickerson is there.
Let the record show Nickerson just threw a almond joy at the recording device.
Let the record show that.
Let the record show Mo gently tossed an almond joy at AJ's nethers seemed to land a hit, and AJ retaliated by throwing it at his head and missed.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
right.
Almond joys.
Are we recording?
Yeah.
I hate almond joys too.
Okay, let the record show this is probably the most people that have ever been in the same room recording the podcast, and it is running surprisingly smooth.
We've only been recording for like 60 seconds.
It kind of takes away from the idea that...
A minute and 37 seconds, actually.
It is 1:23.
Your mom.
Anyone wants his almond joy?
Yeah,
Yo, I
thank
love
you,
Michelle.
Cadence. Thank you.
I thought you were saying yes.
Oh, you have a lot of energy.
Yo, Hope was just in there crying because AJ told her that dogs don't go to heaven.
This has been established.
Prove it.
I know.
Prove
They
it.
just don't have souls.
Okay, there's 13 people.
But look, hold up. Hope. I don't want to
You got
give you
a
any
problem with
false hope, but the Bible doesn't
Why?
speak clearly on either.
You don't want my input.
But
on
we
the
shouldn't be confident that it
What?
is going
You
to
don't want my
happen.
input
We
on
don't
the
know.
podcast.
I don't care if I see my dog or not.
Alright, now there's two conversations going.
Sorry.
The,
I gotta
great,
go.
the greatest lie that has ever been told to America's children is by Disney that all dogs go to heaven. I'm sure
Are they
some
gonna
of them
tell
don't.
children that? No.
Yeah, well, hold on.
Are you kidding
They
me?
did. They
You
made
never
movies.
watched the movie? I literally got a free DVD of All Dogs Go to Heaven 2.
No, I'm just
from
saying,
my
are they
Pizza
gonna
Hut
tell
delivery
children
when I was a
that
kid.
dogs do not go to heaven?
No, here's what's
Just
gonna
don't
happen.
make a movie about it.
AJ said he's changing his
How long
message
ago
for
was-
tomorrow night. That's what it's about, is that dogs don't go to heaven.
Yo, you're gonna make some middle schoolers cry, bro.
You're gonna make Carissa cry. You're gonna make Hope cry for the 5th time.
I'd like to cry, but
I'd
Yes,
like
no.
everyone
Porter
to take a second.
has his
Porter
hand
has his
raised.
hand raised.
What for?
The greatest trick would be to kill part 2. Everyone leave out those 2 doors and Andrew comes back.
Go. Oh, I can't commit to that bit.
I can't do that. I can't do that to him because he hurts me. But
He's already.
What do you want?
missed opportunity.
Missed
Yeah,
opportunity.
It was a hard missed opportunity.
Yeah, we were gonna. We were all gonna jump on you and just aggressively pull your calves apart.
like that
Like,
fake meat,
Parker,
Oh my gosh!
the dragon fruit.
Literally,
You have a centipede?
like 27 minutes ago, I was gonna say something.
Cannot say that on this
I
podcast.
just remembered what I wanted to say.
I'm sorry.
I was gonna say. Can you leave?
Hey, what song did we sing that one time?
Parker, what were you gonna say?
I was literally gonna say.
What'd you say?
Let the record show that Andrew could only beat me in a calf war when he had an entire camp full of leaders attack me at the same time.
That's not necessarily true. Some of them were students.
So,
Okay, yeah.
so then
So there were
plus
even
students.
more people. Yeah, that only helps my case, Nathan Porter.
let the record show that
Nathan Marie.
I've always successfully
What?
Can't make
let the
fun
record
of
show that I've
me.
always successfully slapped your calf.
Only once.
I did hear about the John Michael Marie.
Yeah, Wyatt honestly believes that for the past 3 years.
Hey, is that funny?
Your
Hey,
brothers are the
nobody's
most
a-
gullible people I've ever met.
Oh, I know.
Because Luke thought my first name was Nickerson.
Yeah, he didn't know your name was Rachel.
Dang, does Wyatt listen to this podcast?
No. Why doesn't know what a podcast is?
Oh.
Until he listens.
Hey, Wyatt, I still love you.
I'm gonna
man.
tell him. Never mind.
If you ever find this, just know it's all out of fun.
And
Just
love.
know that you are my brother.
Yeah. And my middle name will remain undisclosed for you.
I gotta get out of here. There's too much going on.
Have you pooped yet?
No.
Have you tried pushing?
Yeah.
Use the
Have
spot-
you-
hey, use the spot
Wait,
in the
have
back.
you tried trows down, just
Literally
taking
all
the
that's coming
the
out
feet
is
out?
Good application.
Honestly, Ben,
I literally was farting during worship.
That is not as bad as last year.
Drink lots of water, squat a bunch, and go
Yeah,
take a
squatty
jog.
potty.
Do a core
For a
workout.
jog, go run around.
That's literally what AJ
I tried to make her
many
drink
people.
coffee.
I don't
She
know.
wouldn't drink the instant decaf coffee I made her.
It's disgusting.
You just gotta chill, you
Yeah,
bud.
but that's not the point.
What's the point, Parker?
Pooping.
Pooping is always the point.
Let the record show Parker's face was the most confused. He genuinely was confused that she wouldn't drink it so she could poop.
Yeah.
Nah,
No.
that happens
I
out.
learned my lesson handing this thing.
I'm not gonna do it.
Let the record show Nickerson's pouting and walking away.
Also, I have not seen you use yours ever. Can you give it to Nickerson?
I have the most stress.
I've been using mine.
Me and Andrew can't do math, and I'm trying to cook for 100 people a day, and we don't know what we're doing.
What is it?
Better.
I can't do math for sure. Mafia was rough.
Are you gonna throw it or
No,
something?
I just want to feel it. This is a weird consistency to get back.
It is a weird
Most comfortable I've been in like 6 days.
I will say, for somehow, Mafia with the high schoolers was rough, and Mafia with middle schoolers ran
It's impossible.
extraordinarily well.
Okay, but doing science with our group.
Yeah, our group has some
Really gifted kids.
really gifted kids. Just really gifted.
Would that make
Anyways.
the game be better?
Huh?
Having gifts would make the game better.
This is the most uncomfortable I've ever been in
No, I do not believe you.
my entire life. I'm serious.
No, Parker being uncomfortable? Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
A few nights ago when AJ was
No.
reading Parker's senior
Those
posts,
weren't as bad as I remembered them, actually.
Those were really funny.
They were pretty
I
good.
can't.
whatever
wait for all of
episode
them.
it is. So we did a podcast a few nights ago where AJ.
You guys have a podcast?
Yeah, we went back to our senior class Facebook page, and Parker decided
Were you
to.
in that?
Yeah, I was in that.
Why?
Parker just randomly.
I don't know.
Was
Okay, anyways.
Oh yeah, thanks, Katie. But Parker just posted a lot
This
of
is how the podcast works.
Parker posted a lot of random things all year long. There's wild things. So we went back to it, and AJ read all of them off. But you have to go listen to it when it's out. It's actually really good stuff.
It's so funny.
Parker was crazy, literally insane.
I was surprised how filtered those were.
Yeah. But they were senior prank ideas. They were.
You're right.
Poems.
This is his face after he says anything.
He reacts to it, not during when he says stuff, but after.
Go
It's
like
like
Cadence. Let the record show Cadence is leaving.
Bye, Cadence.
go poop.
Na na na.
Trows down, feet's out.
Down, down, feet out.
Paw
Andrew,
job.
when are you gonna get a new phone, guy?
What?
You're not that
When are you
guy.
gonna get a new phone?
Get rid of the 7S.
Yeah, it's just a
I am.
7.
I had the 4S for a long time, but
Yeah, but like you can't make phone calls and you're a pastor, so.
no, I can't if it's hooked up to my car. Or
Yeah,
if
you're
I'm
right.
using AirPods.
You have-
Basically,
Do you have
my,
AirPods?
No, my wife does.
Sick.
It's basically my microphones are broke.
You have an iPod then.
What are you looking
I have this image of who John Michael looks like.
Of what?
I have an image in my head of who Mo looks like, and I can't find it.
Scrolling through headbands.
You just use
Different looking
Google
headbands.
image search headbands.
Jazzercise.
John Michael has a really distinctive way about his face.
Me, not my
Is that an
hand.
insult?
He kind of looks like the character from Bad Batch, that new
Yeah.
It's a good show.
Hunter or whatever his
I
name
haven't
is.
seen it.
Isn't that
he's
an
a clone.
animated show?
Yeah. It is
Don't even start.
Yep.
What do you think I look like, Andrew?
There
Have
was
you
like
ever
a
seen
runner
that?
in the 70s
Sweet.
who
I was
has
just
like
saying.
the same.
Yo, Coldplay came out with a new song?
You kind of look like Rob Schneider.
Young Martian songs are coming out
Tomorrow.
tomorrow.
No, I think they're
No.
out today.
No, they're
Today.
out. They're out on iTunes. They're coming out on everything else, like tomorrow at noon,
Oh,
Yo,
okay.
Kanye has a new album.
or I guess today.
Today at noon.
Sorry, Porter.
I'm gonna buy them on
So we're
iTunes.
having Fast Run tomorrow.
I'd say if we can, and then release that one.
Someone fart.
Yeah.
Okay, so
show that AJ is completely slumped.
let the record show this was going to be the first episode that AJ didn't do homework, do work, or sleep through. But it has evolved to not be that anymore.
Okay,
Technically-
we're on the second episode.
Oh, this is a two-part.
So he
That's
did
true.
get through an episode.
Such a maniacal laugh.
Andrew has the best maniacal laugh.
Okay, did anyone in this room know that Andrew actually...
Why would you laugh before I was done?
Are you kidding me? Nobody drinks like that.
You did that on purpose.
Yeah, but I just wanted you to laugh before I was done.
Oh, next time you do something hilarious, we'll control ourselves.
Good. That's all I ask.
Honestly, that like glugging actually made me thirsty. So I
Yeah, glug me.
You're welcome for the inspiration.
Yeah.
I've never felt more like a failure in my entire life than when on Monday I went for a 5K, and then Charlene was like, "You know, you inspired some of us. We're gonna go take a power walk." And then like on Wednesday you were like, "Oh yeah, none of us ever went for that power walk."
Okay, I love that your 5K inspired a power walk. Your excessive amount of exercise made us want to do a little bit.
And it didn't happen.
And we didn't.
Still time. 1:30.
Yeah, go into the valley.
Let's go, guys. Power walk.
Jump right in the valley.
Did anyone in this room know that Andrew has a podcast?
What is it?
Oh, yeah.
Andrew has a podcast.
I do have a podcast.
Oh
The
yeah,
Gentleman's
that's
Club.
actually true.
It's a fantasy football podcast.
That's like, which is like a legit one.
It's like an
Yeah.
actual podcast that has like effort put behind it.
Wait, Andrew Clark?
Wait, hold on. That
What?
was the first fist bump I've ever
Yeah.
gotten from Andrew.
But like he snuck onto this one because he hid in his office.
It's gonna never be allowed on this one. My son, who was already gonna overthrow me one day, was gonna be a guest before my son.
Oh, I have that meme saved too. I can post that on the Insta.
Oh my
Yo,
god.
I heard you wanted the cadence,
Like
the
John?
Candace meme
Me and
for
Chris Thompson.
Yeah.
yeah, got it.
Chris
He's
Thompson?
in the,
He's
he's
in
in
my
the
he's in
group
my
chat.
dynasty
The Outcry
fantasy
group
football
chat.
league.
Yeah, but like I have
So we do
quicker
a
access
weekly,
to
or we do a bi-weekly, or bi-monthly
Does he have like 3 kids now?
deuce.
Nice.
Or one's about to come out.
It's like you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mason.
gross sound.
He has
That's
to
what
put
you
the
want.
Lin Manuel pick
Hey,
up.
can you stop
think you did.
tapping
And-
on this
but it's-
podcast?
Just in case anyone wanted to analyze this photo again.
Yeah, let's see it.
We
That
can't.
is such a good image.
I understand.
It's so good.
Because
That is high quality content.
What is happening?
me and Andrew were refraining from talking because you had a conversation and we didn't want to
Oh yeah.
represent poorly.
Go ahead.
Thanks, Porter.
You didn't want to represent the.
I
No, I didn't want to
gotta go.
talk too much on your podcast while other people were also talking.
Just say what you need to say.
I would have thought you were done with Andrew Dunn.
Say what you need to say.
Kidding. No.
All right. I'm gonna talk about my one
You
drug.
good,
I
dog?
believe.
You good? It's like the fourth
Yo,
one.
somebody give me a pill to talk about.
What?
I took a
This
pill
is not
and it
appropriate.
pees.
No, it is.
Ibuprofen.
It'll help you in most situations in life.
Ibuprofen
But like
is
only
not
take the
good.
recommended amount on the bottle. No more, no less.
Unless it's ibuprofen.
Just the same thing.
Yo! Alright, I'm going to bed.
Ibuprofen can take as much as you want. It'll never hurt you.
Or else you'll never get breakfast
Except your
because I already
liver.
slept through my alarm this morning.
Yeah.
Or it'll just
That
destroy
did
your
I was
kidney.
gonna go.
Yeah. So I have no
Maybe one. But no one knows.
I didn't actually tell anyone.
introvert?
I didn't tell anyone because
Oh,
I was
okay.
here
So,
doing this.
Okay, come on.
Adam's gonna help me too.
They're
No, not that one.
Oh, the other one.
they are far too helpful sometimes.
That's the word.
Oh, I'm saying they were doing great.
Yeah.
It was just like, no, I'm good. I'm just chilling here right now.
Huge show.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened. Hey, can I have one of those bugs? That could have been bad if I didn't touch that.
I knew-
You're welcome, Parker.
But I knew you would.
Yeah, it's soft.
I'm ready to end
You
it.
twitch.
There's so much content right now.
You guys want to play Run of Mafia?
You guys want to play Round of Mafia on the podcast?
That would be the worst thing to listen to.
So trash.
That would be absolutely.
You'd have to splice it just so someone was always dying.
Yeah, Mafia, wake up.
Whoa!
Go back to sleep.
All right. Well, thank you all for.
Now that AJ's back awake, let's end the podcast.
Yeah.
I was just changing sleeping positions.
I sleep on my
You're not
toes.
going to sleep out these Berkey stockings.
They smell real bad. I smelled them the other day.
These guys are losing it. Oh, you
Thanks for
don't-
letting me be on, guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
This is a dream come true.
I hope you feel good that you got up before your son.
I do.
He knew he would overthrow him someday. I made a meme about it.
Cool. So there's now 11 people on the one podcast.
Are you, like in total?
Yeah.
Are you
It's like a cast like Saturday Night Live.
It really is. Who's our most
Yeah.
consistent?
Who's the most consistent one?
The guest.
Porter, of course.
I'm a Steve Martin. I posted 7 times. I think he's posted 11 times though. Google it.
Who has?
Yeah, I think
Steve Martin.
AJ may be a close second, but he's not ever actually been.
We've called Porter twice.
We've called Porter twice. He's had his own episode.
Did I tell you about that? So it's like 12:30. I get a FaceTime. I said it multiple times. Every time I get a FaceTime after midnight, I assume someone's drunk and needs help.
Yeah.
It was from No. It was from Mo.
From No.
So my first reaction was, "Oh man, not Mo." And then I answered it and I said, "Sup, Lil Peen?"
We're like recording the podcast. And then we called you a week or two ago.
Yeah, I told you guys about the shield.
Yeah.
What the what?
About the shield.
The shield you're supposed to get several photos with and didn't take a single one.
How about you or Danny take one tomorrow?
And then you also have another 2-parter out, Porter. You have episode 3 and 4. You're on.
The one that you watched 24 times, that's all our views. The reason why we have a $1 for.
Oh, Alec Baldwin has hosted 17 times.
Nobody cares.
SNL.
I can't believe you made those kids listen to the podcast on your way here.
They were already chatting, and I just kind of had it for my own amusement.
Wait, what? I didn't hear about this.
I made my little homies listen to it on the way up. Because I ran out of all playlists that would be appropriate to listen
So we were your last
to
option.
the car.
Your last option
We
was
were the
us.
Last resort.
Check the super informational, really self-help.
Actually, I
podcast.
think I said, here's a way to get to know some of the really cool leaders you'll meet this week. Click.
Which one did you show him?
The one with you on.
The one that hard opened.
No, the Chalupa one.
All over the street.
Oh, that's a good one.
Episode 8. Or recent.
Yeah,
That's the
episode
Chalupa
8.
one. The
No, it's
Gordita one.
Gordita.
The Gordita one,
Yeah.
yeah. It explodes.
That shirt's no good anymore, by the way.
So good.
I shout can't even fix it. It's so bad.
Here's what was frustrating though, is because I couldn't actually talk to you guys as you guys started dissecting Marvel and stuff like that.
Oh, you started talking to your.
I just miss you guys sometimes.
Oh.
Start our own podcast. Sounds Dave.
I can't do
Sounds
it. I have prior commitments.
good.
I don't know if I have some sort of emotional deficiency, but I don't miss people the way other people miss people. It seems like.
Let's address that outside of the podcast.
I kind of feel that though.
Why?
I usually have I miss you guys when I'm here with you, knowing that I won't be, and I haven't seen you in a long time. But I would never sit at home being just really missing.
Oh, Andrew's the only one I miss.
Those calves. Dang, imagine Liam's calves someday.
It's also my fault because a large number of you live in Grand Rapids.
I hope Liam has big calves, yeah.
Well, look at how are Nicole's?
Decent.
Yeah, she got good ankles.
Excuse you?
They're not cankles, which is good.
This is true.
Good definition.
I don't know what just happened.
Andrew approves of
I
it.
think Liam has really long arms. Don't look at him tomorrow, but I think he has long arms.
Don't look at him.
I said don't look at him.
He's embarrassed of it.
He does like power stands sometimes. It's very entertaining.
And it does this like behind the back thing. Like,
Yeah, I was doing that today.
You're like, what are you
He was
expecting right now? What
He
are
was
you looking at?
walking towards me, staring at me, doing that, and I was like, "What's up, Holmes? What's up? What's up, Holmes?"
Sometimes he looks at me and he's just scowling. I'm like,
He's got a very serious look at
He
us.
consistently waves at me and smiles, which I would like to hold over your head, please.
Yeah, you're lucky for that.
I don't.
He's
No,
not a fan of
you
Mo.
gave him a bag to play with.
He hates me.
It's good on this stuff, dude. It's good on this
You're
stuff.
like, here's a bag that's big enough to fit your head in.
It was not.
Go ahead.
It was not big enough.
There's no bag big enough.
Maybe like a Tom's like paper bag.
Or like the big Trader Joe's.
That was so funny.
Yeah,
Nicole was like, I mean, like, Mo really wants him to like him, but he's like, the toy he gave him to play with is a bag, so like, I don't think he's doing really good. I was it's like,
I
fair.
get that babysit time.
Yeah.
Honestly, you just trick them. I'll tell you how.
Okay.
Off the record, though.
Off the record.
Oh.
I love how Liam is all for efficiency. Like, he could just use 2 fingers to pick up those Cheerios, but instead he chooses to use the one. And it's just the greatest thing ever from a capitalist perspective.
No, listen. He had a go-go squeeze. Who was there? Nickerson was there. He had a go squeeze, and he looked at it, and he put his finger in the hole, and he consciously made the decision. He dabbed it on his forehead and did that 6 times in a row. It was the funniest.
He's learning. He's learning, guys.
When I saw him today, he had Cheerios stuck to his calves.
That's amazing.
Like his father before him.
Makes sense. He's protecting himself.
Sorry,
I have a video of him eating 5 blueberries in 6 seconds.
It's true.
I let him out in front of him. It was like, wait. He was like really antsy, like, wait. And
dog.
then he literally grabbed it
He did eat like a whole like those little cuties.
in one bite. Yeah.
And like what? It was like someone made a comment where like it was there, and then they looked away, and then they looked back and it was just gone, and he was just like.
Yeah, just choking on the orange juice, and then he just swallows it. And you're like, okay.
He ate the peels too.
I love them.
Tyler
They can be very
used-
appealing.
No one laugh, please.
Tyler used an absolute...
She cracked, I think.
No one else.
Oh, no way.
I'm going to bed.
Just wrap this up.
Tyler used the most brutal, like, defense strategy on me ever in calf warfare today.
Okay.
I went to slap him while he was standing in front of the mirror in the bathroom. And I was going aggressive, like this was going to be an earth-shattering hit. And all he does is lift his leg a little bit to where my forearm just crushes at Mach 11 into his heel. And it hurt so much. I was in so much pain. I was like, dude, that's forbidden jutsu right there. You can't do that.
You gotta establish that in your next video.
Yeah.
They gotta reestablish calf warfare because we gently teach it to the students here, and they just absolutely like will just punch.
Just
you
forget
back.
everything they learned.
There's no self-control.
No
Well,
self-control.
In that video last year that you showed, I'm pretty like worried Parker would say, "Go."
That was a character decision. I was channeling my inner Heath Ledger. Joker.
Yeah, you're right. He does that.
So you're method acting.
You want to know how I sculpted these cows?
Stop.
Full circle.
Full circle.
And with that,
Rorschach.
Take us out.
Friday the 23rd of July, 2021. Rorschach is mission is finally over. I've cleaned up all the streets of the filth that plague this city. Now all I have to do is grab a toothbrush and brush it off. And take the flakes and burn them in the incinerator. Like the crimes that I've quenched. I love to look at my mask in the mirror because the ink blots move. I don't know what you guys are expecting. That was it.
Yeah, honestly, not your best part.
I liked it.
Shut up, John Michael. I will kill you.
Let the record show Parker is attacking Mike.